Find love. And we've got some beautiful single ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies. Okay. I think I heard barking. All right, ladies. So we're going to be bringing out some single men one by one. When he comes around this corner, if you like what you see, you're liking everything he's saying, all that good stuff, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything that he says that you're just really not a fan of, or, if it's something else, whatever it may be, go ahead and pop your balloon, and I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. Are you guys ready?
I'm
All
ready.
right.
Let's
Okay,
go.
ladies. Well, with
Oh,
that
my
being
bad.
said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Jared.
Jared. How old are you?
I'm 38.
And what do you do?
So I'm a senior manager for a
Hold up. Is that the Subway, Jared?
Fortune 500 company, and I'm also a baker on the side as well.
Okay, and now what are some things you like to do for fun?
So for fun, love hanging out with friends and family. It could be anything from playing spades to being at a cookout to, at a party. Also love working out. Fitness is very important to me. So those are a couple things that are important to me that I like having, like doing.
Okay, and now what do you look for in a woman?
Honestly, someone who's beautiful inside and out. Someone who has a beautiful heart and amazing character. You always are looking for somebody who's very attractive, but looks fade in your character is who you are at your core.
Right.
Someone who loves a joke, have fun, loves to be around family. Also somebody who loves to work out. Just like I just said, it's important to me. So just someone who I can create a safe space for.
Okay.
To where I feel appreciated, and to also where she can feel like she's being loved correctly.
All right, now what are some deal breakers?
A woman who lacks emotional intelligence, right? At this big grown age, I'm 38. I've been through a fair amount of things, so I just love a woman who's able to communicate how she feels, whether it may be good or bad. Just being able to communicate.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. So we have not got any pop balloons yet. So let me hand you a pick. Everybody says this is the hard part,
this is
but
the hard
I'm
part.
going
This
to
is
have you
pressure.
pop 3 balloons.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop 3.
This is pressure. Okay, I'm gonna go right here.
Okay, 2 more.
Yahtzee.
And 1 more.
Oh, too dark.
All right, I'm gonna go you. I apologize.
Okay, so we'll actually start down there. You can stay right over here. All right, if we can have you.
We know exactly why. Come on, man. Look at him. Look at him.
Your name and age.
Sophia, 36.
Sophia. Hello?
And Sophia, what do you do?
I'm a programming specialist for a sports network. I'm a DJ designer, Sophia.com, and a music publisher.
Nice.
Okay, so why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I like the way he dressed. He spoke very well, and just wanted to hear him out. So, yeah.
All right. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Honestly, it was tough. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
I just had to pick 3. The whole panel was amazing.
Thank you.
Sorry about that.
Thank you. We had another one over here. Your name and age.
Anita, I'm 37.
And Anita, what do you do?
I'm a contract analyst by day, and I'm a DJ and actress as well.
All right. And so why was your balloon unpopped?
He's attractive, and I liked what he has to say.
Nice. And why'd you end up popping hers?
Once again, I just had to pop 3. You're beautiful. You're amazing. I just had to pop somebody. I apologize.
Thank you.
And then our last one over here. Your name and age.
Nikki, 33.
And Nikki, what do you do?
I own a balloon delivery service.
Oh, that's the coincidence. And so, Nikki, why was your balloon unpopped?
He's handsome, and I just wanted to hear what he had to say.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
I just wasn't honestly a fan of the gold in the hair. Other than that, you're very,
Fairy hair.
you're very attractive. Other
Thank
than
you.
that, yeah. So
I like to sparkle.
Work it, girl. All right. So I am now going to have you ask our remaining 6 ladies a question.
Okay. So the first question I had for the remaining ladies is, what's something from your previous relationship that you learned about yourself that you're going to take into your next relationship that make you a better person?
Okay, we'll start here first. Name and age.
Hi, my name is Shahira. I'm 35.
And Shahira, what do you do?
I am a footwear designer. I have my own footwear brand for women with larger shoe sizes, 9 through 14.
Okay, nice. And if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
Vulnerability is the number one thing that I've learned from my past, and just to be more open and communicative about my feelings. I would hold things in, and then it would just, come out in ways that wasn't beneficial to the relationship. So now I'm learning to communicate, be honest, be vulnerable, because I want the same in return. So, yeah.
For sure.
Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Janaea Moore with 808 and Trinity. I'm 33.
And Janae, what do you do?
I'm a servant of the Lord. So I am a personal assistant. That is what I do right now, currently.
Nice.
Yeah.
And if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
So what I've learned, I would say I haven't been in a relationship since I've been saved. So now that I'm saved, it's really the Lord who's changed how I have relationships now. So I would say that what I've learned from the Lord is patience, having the fruits of the Spirit, patience, communication, understanding, just allowing someone to just not making assumptions on what they mean, maybe asking them, what do you mean by that? And just having a heart posture that is good,
Thank you. Your name and age.
My name is Jessica, and I'm 36.
And Jessica, what do you do?
I am artistic director for a dance studio.
Okay.
And if you can just answer his question.
Sure. I would say something that I didn't do in my relationship that I'm focused on prioritizing this time around is making sure that I make my significant other the most important person. I think sometimes we allow time to get away from us and devoting too much time to other things, but just prioritizing quality time with that person.
Okay.
All right. Your name and age.
Katera Wilder, 38, and I'm a biomedical engineer.
Now, Katara, if you can go ahead and answer his question.
So for my previous relationship, I realized that love isn't enough. I was in a relationship and we loved each other deeply, but we needed more than just that. It needed to make sense in terms of logistics, like where we lived. It was a long distance relationship. And so as much as I want to have a partner, I want someone who's also intentional about making sure that they're ready for a relationship, like a marriage.
Okay.
Your name and age.
Liz, I'm 36.
Liz, what do you do?
I'm a business consultant for a software company.
A lot of smart ladies up in here today. All right. And if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
I would say the number one thing that I learned is how to be a better communicator. I would say at times I probably wasn't the best communicator, even little things like if I need more time to think before we have a conversation about an argument we just had, I wasn't the best at communicating that. So I would say how to be a better communicator, for sure.
And our last lady over here, your name and age.
My name is Natalie. I'm 38 years old.
Natalie, what do you do?
I'm a licensed social worker.
And if you want to answer his question.
The one thing that I would take from my last relationship is that I was too forgiving of behaviors and words that were said. So for instance, if they tell me that they're not ready for a relationship, I need to move on. And in that fact, I was too forgiving and I would give too many chances to try and prove myself. And that is one thing that I know that I will be taking on moving forward, to not be so forgiving.
Okay.
Let's head on back. And now what about for yourself? What's something you learned from your last relationship?
Communication is key. Without communication, the relationship, it'll become stagnant, and you really won't know your partner like you should. So communication is key, and that's what I take.
Okay, so you did hear a lot of responses. It's now time to pop 2 balloons.
Okay. So we're gonna go down here first.
Okay. Yeah, you go ahead. I'm gonna let you pop your 2 first, and then we'll see why.
All right. Sorry.
Okay, and then one more.
They all had similar answers, so this is. Oof.
Oh, okay. So let's go to the one you ended up popping, and then we'll come back to her. All right. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Physically, I do find him to be attractive. The cliche of I want to hear him out and hear more of what he had to say. But yeah, so that was it, really.
I see. And why did you end up popping her balloon?
Honestly, you're attractive. You're amazing. I love your answer. But when you started talking, you got the gemstones on your teeth, and I just honestly just wasn't a fan of that. Yeah.
Hey, to each their own. What can I say? It's there, but I can take it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not forever.
Like you put it yourself, or you had to get it like
I
implanted?
put it myself. I've implanted.
Like,
No.
you know, some people actually do that.
If I had to take it off tonight, I could take it off.
Okay,
Yes.
I see. All right. Thank you.
But each their own.
Yeah.
Yo, okay.
And then we did get a pop over.
Why would you want something on your teeth like that, anyways? Like, I'm totally confused.
Over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I popped because I feel like when I was giving my answers, I could tell you were like looking around, trying to figure some things out. So I just didn't feel that connection there when I was answering. But you're
Gotcha.
attractive. I love
I
your
appreciate
fit.
it.
Yeah, but just didn't feel that connection.
And now she's someone that's your type.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Honestly, it's difficult up here, you know, because everybody's attractive. So you're trying to figure something out on the fly, right? So I do apologize for that, but my focus was on you.
Oh, thank you.
Stupid.
Okay, we now have 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
So who is the most important man in your life, and what qualities stand out about him to you?
Okay, let's start their comeback. All right, who's the most important man in your life, and what qualities stand out about him?
It's definitely my father. He is a genuine person. He loves my mother. And I just feel like I've seen what it looks like to have a husband who is funny. He likes to have fun. He was actually at a probate yesterday because he's an alpha. And so he still has fun even in his old age. But he's also serious. And so, yeah, he is my example.
Okay.
Okay, what about over here?
I would have to echo her sentiments. My dad is the most important man in my life right now. He is just an extremely unique individual, and he always taught me to always be myself and to love people.
For sure.
And let's hear from you over here.
I'd have to say my grandfather. He's my favorite person in the world. He's so amazing. He just is a provider. He cares about us. He takes care of us. I mean, even now, like, he gets my oil changed. So, like, I'm just used to he's just somebody who he takes care of the household. He takes care of 2 households. So I just love him. Yeah.
And what about here?
I would say the same. My grandfather, he was so kind, and his love for the Lord was amazing. Like, that's what I strive to be. And he just loved love. He recently passed away the day before Valentine's Day, and it's just so coincidental because, you know, he was just so loving, so kind. He was also a provider. I didn't have to think about anything when I was with my granddad, and he was 95, and that's exactly the kind of man that I want to marry one day. And he taught me about vulnerability and all that stuff. So I'm a completely different person thanks to my granddad. So
That's a good question. All right, I am gonna have you pop 1 balloon.
Okay. Go right here.
Okay. So why was your balloon unpopped?
I think he's attractive.
Thank
You seem well put together, and like you have a good head on your shoulder. So that's why I didn't pop.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping hers?
The other 3 ladies, they seem a little bit more outwardly extroverted than you. So that's the only reason why. You're beautiful. Yeah.
Now, are you more of an introvert?
I turn both on and off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It's tough up here. I get it.
It's all good. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Okay. Question would be, if there was one thing your partner could do that'd make you immediately smile and have butterflies in your stomach, what would it be?
Okay, let's go here.
I would say just like small touches, like touch me on my back, or, you know, just little things when I'm not expecting it. Just small, like not words of affirmation, but touches of affirmation.
Okay.
What about over here?
Oh my gosh, there's so many things. Thoughtful gifts. I like thoughtful gifts are nice. Yeah.
Nice. And over here.
I love to dance, and so I would just love to have a partner while we're cooking, just to like grab me, twirl me around, and just dance in the kitchen. That would just make my heart melt.
Okay.
Okay. And what about for yourself? I know they want to know.
Honestly, just words. You know, hey, like, how was your day? You know, how are you? You know, I was in a situation before where I didn't get that. So, you know, that resonates with me. So words of affirmation is my love language, my first one. So that's what it is.
All right. Time to pop a balloon. Oh, okay. Let's
She
come
said
this way.
yes.
Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
So I was like, I really didn't want to pop. I think you're attractive and I love what you
Appreciate
do. I think your career is great and like what you have going on. I'm very into men with purpose and who are high achieving. So I think that that's awesome. And so I was just like, oh my gosh, I just don't have anything to pop on him. But I do feel like you're a little bit older. I mean, I'm open. That's why I was like, should I wait? Because I'm open to dating somebody a little bit older. But I'm used to dating people who are maybe like younger looking. And so that's kind of it. It's not a lot. You're awesome.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. And I just want them to have a chance. I want you to have a chance with somebody. Yeah.
Got you.
Now she's someone that's your type?
For sure. I usually go for women who are a little bit taller, but she's very beautiful. Yeah, so definitely my type.
Thank you. All right, our two ladies left. Any questions for him? You ready? Okay.
Where do you see yourself in the next 2 years?
With you.
In the next 2 years, getting a promotion with my company, and then also growing my bakery business. Yeah, so those are the two things that I see myself going in the next 2 years. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What about over here?
Bing bang.
I'm curious about a life philosophy or motto and why that is for you, if you have one.
I won't necessarily say I have a life philosophy. One thing I always think about is, you know, just striving for results, and failing fast. You know, if you have a short-term memory, you know, you're able to like just move on to something else really, really quickly. And just having that mentality to where you just attack each and every day the same way.
All right, thank you. Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're down to our final two. It is time to pop a balloon. Oh, you have another question?
Follow up to that. Where do you see yourself? So I was looking for a specific answer. Do you see yourself getting married, having kids? Like, what's the family goals of yours?
My family goals, it's interesting because I always thought I would have a family, kids by the time I was 25. Obviously, that didn't happen, right? We all have these ideals. But in the next 2 years, going towards that. Marriage in 2 years is fast. But, you know, if you find your partner and you all speak to each other and that happens, then that happens. Never put a time limit on anything. But yeah, on that trajectory, for sure.
Okay. I think I'm gonna have to pop.
Okay.
All right, and why'd you end up popping?
Just because I want someone who is marriage-minded and focused on building a family, and you know, their time is, you just never know what can happen. But I want someone that has that on their forefront of their mind.
Right, because y'all getting old as fuck. About a minute.
Mind. So.
Okay. For sure.
For sure.
Now she's someone that's your type?
For sure.
Sure.
Like I said, I usually talk to taller women. She's very beautiful, very attractive. Great career. So yeah, definitely for sure.
Thanks. We do have our last lady over here. So just want to ask as well, is she someone that's your type?
She is. She is.
Oh, you got all 32 out. Come on up here. I'll have you stand on that side of me. No, you'll stand over here. Okay, y'all. Any final question between the two of you before we determine if we've got a match?
How would your friends describe you?
Come on now. Really? My friends?
Funny, outgoing, inspirational. I have a group of around like 50 fellas that we always motivate each other every single day.
That's a lot of people.
It's a lot.
You know 55 people.
Yeah, I
Closely.
do. Like closely, yeah. And we all push each other every day, whether it may be something physical along the lines of working out, or within like your work sector. We push each other every day. So yeah,
Word.
that's what they would describe me as.
And you're good with questions? You have a last one? One last one, if you have one.
Do you have any children?
No.
No. Okay. I don't either. So.
Okay. Well, let me ask my question then. Is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
For sure.
We got a match!
Wow.
I'll take the mic.
There you go.
And you guys can go on off. Get your girl. Make some noise for them ladies.
Get it, girl.
All right, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Alex.
Alex, how old are you?
I'm 42.
And what do you do?
I'm a professor of theater. I'm also an actor, and I have a podcast, a theater podcast called The Frogs. We talk theater and talk shit.
Okay.
Oh.
And what are some things you like to do for fun?
I go to see plays, I go see movies, I hike, you know. I'm also big on, I'm big in history, politics, I read.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what do you look for in a woman?
I look for somebody who is compassionate, somebody who's smart. I like smart women. Somebody who is sweet, good listener, those type of things. Yeah.
Okay, what are some of your deal breakers?
Somebody who is not curious, you know, and curious about people, not curious about, you know, different like belief systems. Somebody who's not very kind.
Okay. All right. Okay, so we did get some pop balloons.
Yeah, we got a lot of them.
Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping.
Come on,
We'll
let's
start
see.
here. Your name and age, please.
My name is Shahira. I'm 35.
And Shahira, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
He's an attractive guy.
Thank
I'm
you.
just, I don't love the vest. I feel like I'm not into actors in theater. I don't.
You know how many times I hear that?
I don't like actors.
But let me. I will say. I mean, not you. You know, I totally appreciate. You know, appreciate and I respect what you're doing. I'm also an intellectual, though. I'm also a professor of theater, and I'm also like, you know, I totally understand that because there's so much that comes along with actors, like this ego, this instability, right? You know, but being a professor, that's something that grounds me from an intellectual point of view, from a financial point of view, like tenure track, all that other stuff. But yeah,
I love that. Good for you.
Thank you.
Now she's someone that's your type?
It's very attractive. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Janaea Moore with 808 and Trinity. I'm 33.
And Janae, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I ended up popping my balloon because a little on the older side for me. And
Long in the tooth, as they say.
for me, I'm not calling you old. You're just a little on the older side for me.
Yeah.
It's fine. And yeah, I mean, kind of what she said with acting and all that. Like, it's cool. I'm glad that you're a professor. I appreciate your, you know, you being smart. I like smart people, so
Really?
that's good. Yeah.
Now she's someone that's your type?
I ain't got no type, you know. Bad biddies is the only thing I like.
And the cussing.
I think I said biddies though.
Did you?
I said biddies.
Let's rewind the tapes.
Yeah, let's rewind the tapes. Let's do it.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Liz, 36.
All right. And Liz, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm just didn't feel that initial attraction. Okay. You're a handsome guy, but I just didn't.
I believe it.
All right. So I know you say you don't have a type, but if you saw her out, is she someone you would approach?
Yeah, I like the fit. I like the personality. Great smile.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Your name and age.
Nikki, 33.
All right. Nikki, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Well, I will say you're very handsome and you're very well spoken. I like taller guys.
I just want to take a time out real quickly, ladies. Just take a time out real quickly. Every single person said like very handsome, very. It's just it's interesting. I mean, I think this is like a wonderful opportunity to learn like a lot about connection, attraction. And I do appreciate that. You know what I mean? I guess like it's surface level. The thing about this stuff is like you never ever really get to know somebody on a deeper level. But I do appreciate that though.
Thank you.
And now, how tall are you? She said she wants someone a little bit taller.
I'm 6 feet.
6 feet. And how tall are you?
5'8", but I always wear heels.
Okay.
I'm not a small girl, so I need a bigger man. That's all.
Oh, I'm not a small presence, though, baby.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can see that.
Now she's someone that you would approach.
Oh yeah, I love the confidence. I love the bigness. You know what I'm saying? The big, bright aura.
Thank you. I appreciate that a lot.
You. Your name and age.
Anita, and I'm 37.
All right. Anita, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
He has a pretty big personality. It might be a little much of a clash for me.
Okay. Is he like calmer? Is that?
I like outgoing. I just don't think I'm attractive. So for him, it's not really reading well with me.
Okay. All right. No, she's someone that's your type.
And she's just a nice person. I mean, I probably initially wouldn't, if I saw the person, I probably wouldn't initially approach her. But, you know, I'm big on personality, spirit, and energy.
Same.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Your name and age.
My name is Natalie. I'm 38 years old.
And Natalie, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Upon coming out, I think, you know, of course, we only have physicality to see. So you're cool, looks good, fine, whatever. But I also believe that we got the same instructions. I would only think we got the same instructions for Dress to Impress or a date night. And I feel that if we were to go out, that we would not be going the same place. So it's just not my thing.
Your vibe.
Yeah. But I mean, do you, of course.
That's all I can do.
Of course.
Yeah.
So where would you typically wear this out, like for dinner or anything like that?
I mean, I think I would probably wear this out for, you know, like a casual. What I like to do, I guess I could just go ahead and tell the type of date I would go. Like a museum is probably where I would first start at, and then go to like a rooftop, and then after that, you know, probably go out dancing, you know. And this, as being Nigerian American, right, you know, I'm always looking for a way to like bring in where I'm from and my culture, right? Because I do think that we have an idea about what is supposed to be, I guess, like high culture, if you would, you know. And, you know, I like to kind of bring a little bit of myself.
Okay. Now, is she someone that's your type?
Not as much. I do feel a little bit of judgment, so probably not.
Okay.
That's what you feel. I mean, what can I say to that?
No, nothing at all. You don't have to.
All right.
All right. Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Sophia, 36.
And Sophia, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Initial attraction.
Okay.
I didn't see that we would connect. Yeah.
Okay. Now, she's someone that's your type.
Probably similar. Like it's you know, she seems like a nice lady, but I probably wouldn't approach her.
She looked kind. Okay, let me stop, man. Come on.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's head on back. We do still have an unpopped balloon. Your name and age.
I'm Jessica, and I'm 36.
All right. So, Jessica, we see you're still holding on to your balloon. Why so?
We are in a similar career fields. I'm an artistic director for a dance company.
Oh, snap.
So I definitely relate to what you practice for work.
Right.
I have similar interests. I love reading. I enjoy going to museums. Some of the same similarities. So.
All right. So do you guys have any questions for one another?
Sure. You want to go first? Go
I
ahead.
do.
Yeah.
What is your faith?
My faith?
Yes.
Okay. So I grew up Christian. I grew up Roman Catholic, right? You know, and I continue. I like to say that, like, you know, I continue to go to church. Those metaphors work for me a lot. You know, the teachings of Jesus. Grace is probably one of the most like pivotal things that I think that I really, really take from that. The idea of like having grace with oneself and having grace with other people. I'm also very, very curious about other religions, other belief systems. Like, you know, I'm constantly exploring, whether it be like, you know, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism. I'm just like curious about those things.
Okay. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to pop.
Cool.
Oh God, what is she, a Baptist or some joint? Yo, if you watching this right now, follow me. You know what I mean? Subscribe to my YouTube. Look me up, Thomas Core. All right. Like the video, share the video wherever you at right now. Come on, man. The support is free. I'm not asking for no money. Support. Share this to some friends. Let's go. Follow me. Let's rock out, man.
Why'd you end up popping?
I am a firm believer in Jesus Christ, and I prefer to date someone who is firm in their beliefs and shares that commonality.
Yeah.
All right. Now she's someone that you would go for?
I did really appreciate, especially when you said you're an artistic director. You know, I also appreciated that you said that you like to read. That was great. I was going to ask you what the last book you read was. What was the last book you read? Just out of curiosity.
Sure. Well, I'm currently reading a book by Eric Butterworth,
Okay.
Discover the Power Within You.
What?
So,
Self-help, self-betterment.
Yeah, it ties in my beliefs, so my faith, and then just how to harness that power from within and exude it out. So
Yeah.
What was the last book? Well, I guess
I mean, you
Come on,
popped
go
on him,
ahead.
girl. It don't matter anymore. Thank you.
The Ta-Nehisi Coates, The Message.
He still had to tell you, huh?
I had to get it in.
All right. Well, that's all the balloons popped, unfortunately. But thank you so much for coming on.
I appreciate you.
Let's give it up for him, ladies. I'll take
Thank
the
y'all.
mic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, to let y'all know real quick. Feel me?
All right. Let's bring out our next single guy.
Bing bang.
Hello. Welcome in. What's your name?
Ty.
Ty. And how old are you?
Oh shoot! I thought that was not Derek Fisher. Oh man, Rick Fox.
Are you?
47.
What do you do?
I'm a college professor and a therapist.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah.
What are some things you like to do for fun?
Travel, go to the movies, work out.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you look for in a woman?
Fit, feminine, and friendly.
All right. And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Definitely just health. Health is big. And being combative, I would say. Yeah.
Okay. All righty. So we did get pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping.
Okay.
All right. We'll start here with your name and age.
Hi, my name is Shahir. I'm 35.
Right. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
You're very handsome, very well put together. Love your outfit. You just remind me, you look like my dad. So I'm gonna have to pass on that.
Okay,
but
that's all good.
Good luck to
Appreciate
you.
it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Hi, I'm Janaea Moore with 808 and Trinity. I'm 33. And I ended up popping my balloon because age difference, just a little bit older, but like you're actually
Yeah.
like my type.
Okay.
So, but you're
Okay,
just a little
cool.
older.
Cool.
Yeah.
Next.
All right. Now she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I think so.
What makes her your type? Let's get you talking a little bit.
I mean, I just I like her style, I like her look, and I like that the age range is great. I mean, 30s is good. 10-year difference is great these days. With maturity and energy. So yeah.
15 years, but yeah.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
I'm a math person.
That's
so
all
15.
good. Yeah. All right.
you.
Yeah.
Let's go here. Your name and age.
My name is Liz. I'm 36.
Hi.
Liz, why did you end up popping
Yeah.
your balloon?
You're gonna hate this, but you remind me
Okay.
of my dad too. In the best way. In the
Okay,
best way.
okay,
Like, you're
all
an
right,
attractive guy.
okay, all
I
right.
just was like,
Yeah,
oh,
okay.
just remind me of my
Yeah.
dad. I'm so sorry.
What about him reminds?
Just your energy. You seem very like lively, and you're
Okay.
a little bit
Yeah.
older than me. I'm only 36.
Yeah. All right, it's all
But
good.
yeah, you just
Yo, how you done say, right? I want a dude who's like my father. But let me stop, man.
remind me of my dad. Like that's
Y'all totally confusing. I'm totally confused. Like, y'all be saying how y'all want, someone who's like your dad or whatever like that. Oh, he reminds me of him or whatever. It feels weird. It sounds weird, but y'all be saying weird shit. And don't. Let me stop, man. Come on.
smile, like
Hey,
everything.
it's all good. All right.
No,
yeah.
she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, I would say so. She has a nice smile, good, good attitude, good energy. So yeah, I would say so. Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Your name and age.
Nikki, 33.
Hi,
Nikki, why'd you end up popping
Yeah.
your balloon?
I might want to unpop it.
Oh, okay. Do you want the balloon back?
Do you want me to take it back?
It's up to you.
I do, kind of.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Let's get
Yeah.
another balloon for Nikki.
Nikki. Come on, Nikki.
There we go. All right, we'll be back then. Let's go on over here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Natalie. I'm 38 years old. I popped the balloon. I'm thinking long term, like marriage, grandkids, all that stuff, I just don't see us standing
Yeah.
side by side in family pictures.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh,
Appreciate it.
shit.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
No, not really.
And why not?
Beautiful woman, wonderful lady. Just not feeling the energy, but
Yeah.
you're a great person. though.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's head on back. So we've got 4 balloons left unpopped.
All right.
All right, so go ahead and ask our ladies a question.
What kind of things you like to do for fun?
Okay. Name and age, and what do you like to do for fun?
I'm Jessica. I'm 36, and I enjoy traveling. I'm fortunate to have a wonderful job.
Okay.
So I actually have fun teaching the girls that I work with. I'm an
Okay.
artistic director for a dance studio.
Okay.
So anything artistic, I love. I also love God.
Okay.
So I
good.
love serving
Good.
in different ways.
Good. All right.
I bet you do.
Over here, your name and age, and what do you like to do for fun?
Nikki, 33. I actually love the movies as well.
Okay.
That's one of my favorite things to do. And I like to make things. I own a balloon delivery service.
Okay.
So I'm super creative. I'm always trying to make something I've seen, saw. And I love to cook.
Nice. Okay. Okay. All right.
Let's go on over here. Name and age, and answer to his question.
I'm Anita. I'm 37.
Okay.
And so outside of just work, I like to DJ. I just started DJing in 2023. My father passed, and in honor of him, I started DJing last year because he was a DJ. And I'm a creative entrepreneur. So like anything that has to do with bringing culture together, Afro-Caribbean culture, making things fun outside of the club and what the generation is so used to doing, I try to do. So brunches, balls, fashion shows, anything outside of, even though, yeah.
Okay.
I like to have fun.
Thank you.
Okay.
And over here, your name and age, and what do you like to do for fun?
Sophia, 36. I love hot yoga. I'm also a DJ, a designer, and a music publisher. So, very creative. I like to make dresses, bodysuits, and I'm Ghanaian, so I love pushing the African culture and being a first generation Ghanaian American. Yeah, just representing. So that's what I love to do.
Okay.
All right, so let's head on back. I'm now going to hand you a pick. There you go. And I'm going to have you pop 1 balloon.
Just one?
Oh, you want to pop more? I mean, you can pop more if you want.
Okay. Let's see. So, okay. I'm sorry, sweetie.
Okay, so why was your balloon unpopped?
Very nice gentleman. Seemed very kind, and I think he has an athletic structure. So, yeah.
Okay, all right. And why'd you end up popping hers?
First of all, wonderful woman. Didn't really want to pop it, but just not my style, though. But thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we've got our
really
3
not my
ladies left. Go
style.
ahead and ask them another question.
What's your ideal first date?
Ideal first date. We'll start there and come back. What is your ideal first date?
My ideal first date is anything that we could do where we can get to know each other for real, intentionally. Like not the movies or we can go eat. I love to eat, but I want to be able to talk to you, have fun with you, and see you in different that. So maybe bowling, Top Golf, something like that.
Okay.
And what about over here?
I love an interactive date, but for the first date, I like good food. So nice restaurant. I like to dress up. So something a little fancy, maybe. That's what I'm into.
Nice. And over here, what's your ideal first date?
Of course, you can't go wrong with a dinner date. But I enjoy planning different activities. One of my favorite things to do is plan scavenger hunts.
What about like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich date?
So maybe a small scavenger hunt before we sit down to eat, because it'll show your personality and how you accept challenges.
Okay. Like that.
Right, that's different.
All right.
Okay, let me have you pop 1 more balloon.
Sure. Sorry, sweetie.
Oh, she got it back. All right, so why was your balloon unpopped?
Expensive?
Well, when he
I ain't
smiled, he's
doing
very
it, nigga.
handsome. I like to smile.
I ain't
Thank you,
doing it.
thank you, thank you.
And why did you end up popping hers?
Wonderful lady, you have a great smile. Just not my style though, but thank you. Yes.
Right.
And what makes her not your style?
I think just the outfit just doesn't work for me.
Yo, come on now. If you're watching this video, share the video. Like, follow me on Facebook, Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to my YouTube. Come on, the support is free. I ain't asking for no money.
And fitness levels is a concern for me as well. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's hit on back. We've got 2 ladies left. Ladies, any questions for our guy? Okay, she was ready. I'll come back.
What's your faith and how do you actually practice?
Oh, okay. Protestant Christian. I attend church regularly, and I'm very involved in church as much as I can. And I just try to incorporate, biblical values into my personal life as much as possible. So,
Awesome.
yeah.
I can ask another one. Do you have any kids?
I have 2 kids, 16 and 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any kids?
No, I don't yet. Do you want kids or more kids?
So I'm past the age to have more, but if she has children, I would love to, entertain that. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I like everything about you, but I really do want to bring.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're very
Yeah.
handsome.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm too old for kids. I'm sorry. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah.
So you had it on for so long. Like, what was making you hang on to your
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure that he was about God. I was looking at the jewelry, making sure it wasn't like
Yeah.
anything. So,
Nah, I'm definitely.
but
there.
I
Yeah.
do want to
I'm
bring
so
children
sorry.
into this
I'm
world.
so sorry. You'll have great kids, though.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You're
thank
so
you.
handsome.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate
Now,
it.
is she someone that's
Yeah.
your type?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yes, definitely. So, yeah.
Okay. Let's go back over here. Why'd you end up popping?
I popped because you mentioned that you don't want kids, and I definitely want
More kids.
Yes,
more-
more
kids.
Yeah, yeah. I love children, so if any lady has them, I would be a great stepdad. But I just think I'm too old to have more. So I'm sorry. Yeah.
I understand.
All right.
Yeah.
And now she's someone that's your type?
Yes, definitely. Yeah. So yeah. So sorry. Yeah.
Well, that's all the balloons popped,
All right.
unfortunately.
Thank you.
But thank you so much for
ladies.
coming
Yes,
on. Let's
appreciate
give it up for
Good
him,
luck.
ladies.
Yeah. Good luck, everybody. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Dang, I thought he had it. I thought homie had it.
Okay, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. Can we get your name?
My name is Josh.
Josh, okay. And Josh, how old are you?
Well, I got 2 ages.
Oh.
Right? So, chronologically, I'm 40.
Okay.
But biologically, I'm 35.
And how does that work?
Well,
Right.
chronologically is like time,
Yeah.
and biologically is like health, health.
Oh, okay. So you're saying health-wise, you're 35. Okay. All right. We'll let you have it. And what do you do?
I work in the mental health field.
Nice. Very nice. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to work out, roller coasters. What else? I skydive before, read books. So yeah.
Okay. All right. And what do you look for in a woman?
She has to have the divine feminine, kind, compassionate. Yeah.
Okay. And some deal breakers?
Deal breakers. Kids. minor
Okay. Kids. Okay. That's your-
Multiple baby daddies.
Okay. So we haven't got any pop balloons, but before we go over there, we did have you on the show before. You ended up matching. What happened with your match?
Yeah, it just didn't work out.
Didn't work out. Okay. Well, I'm back. Glad to have you. Hopefully we find someone today. All right. So like I said, no one. Oh, okay. We did get a pop. Come on over here. Okay.
Yo, time out, man. Come on. If you're watching this video, share the video to your friends. You know what I mean? Follow me, Facebook, Instagram. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Rock with me. Come on. The support is free. I'm not asking for no money.
Hey, your name and age.
Nikki, 33.
Nikki, why did you end up popping your balloon?
You're very handsome. I just don't like hair on men.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Right.
And I like hair on women. You know what I mean? Get that lace front on.
And now is Nikki someone that's your type?
Respectfully.
All right. I'm gonna take a. Can I look you up and down?
Oh.
All right. The dress a little bit too short.
Right.
But if it was a little longer, yeah.
Okay. Just a dress.
So yes.
So yes, you are.
So yeah, I am.
It's the
Not
dress.
voice. I don't know.
Okay. Thank you. Did get another pop over here. Your name and age.
I'm Natalie. I'm 38.
Natalie, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just physically not my type.
Okay, that's cool.
All right. And now, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You feeling me? She's mad. So I'm joking. I'm joking.
Thank you. Let's head on back. All right. Your name and age.
Spicy.
Janaea Moore with 808 and Trinity. I'm 33.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
So I popped it because you said divine feminine, and I'm more for like the fruits of the spirit. So I wasn't sure what you meant by divine feminine. I mean, I
So-
could have asked, but
Right, you should have asked. Like, stop using that for an excuse, man. Yo, y'all just popping for no reason, man. I'm getting sick and tired of y'all chicks, man. I apologize, y'all women.
Yeah.
I was unsure about that. That sounded very like spiritual, and I'm
Yeah.
I'm for Christ.
Okay, so I'm Christian too.
Okay.
You know, but I mean, like in terms of energy, so like I'm very masculine. I'm in my masculine energy, and I need the polarity. So I need the feminine energy. So it's like the plus and the minus. And if you don't have that,
That's true.
that minus, then we're just gonna be two magnets not working.
That's true. Yes. I mean, I agree. Can I ask questions? Like,
I mean, is he someone that's your type?
yeah, I think he's
Then why'd you pop? You oh my God, man.
attractive, and I just have a lot more questions. I mean, like, how Christian are you?
Very Christian. Very Christian.
Like, what does that mean?
Man, I talk to God every day. I do need to go to church, but you know, I believe in the Most High.
Okay.
Read my Bible, pray every day. So yeah.
Okay. Why don't you go to church?
Cause I'm working, nigga.
Okay. Is this leading to you getting your balloon back? Is it leading to you getting your balloon back,
Yes,
or are you
I mean,
just
yes? I'll get it back. Yeah.
okay? Okay.
I would have popped the minute she got her joint. I would have been like, instantly. Fuck you popping for, man? We ask these questions later. Yo, man, y'all be missing out just because y'all scared or stuff, whatever like that. Like for like some stupid. Look at him. Look at him. He like, yo, like what are y'all doing? Like what are y'all thinking? She laughing to the corner because she know, right, that she's stupid, right, for act like popping these balloons so quickly, man. Come on, man. Y'all women don't know what the hell y'all want.
Hey, let's get the balloon back. Oh, there we go. Okay, we'll be back then. Let's head on back this way. Okay, so we still do have quite a lot of ladies with their balloon left.
Oh.
Okay. Let's go down over there.
Hello.
All right, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Anita. I'm 37. I was trying to hear him out. I know you said you've been on the show before, and I don't know that I felt like a red flag, but I don't think there's like an attraction between us.
Okay. Okay.
Easy.
No, she's someone
Next.
that's your type?
Yeah. She's my type. Definitely, I like her skin tone. You know, I like dark skinned women. She's beautiful. You know what I mean? And I like the
didn't
fact that you got braids. Like
It's a mohawk.
Yo, they didn't get confused and pop because I thought you said you like dark. Like I like women.
embracing
Watch.
yeah.
Watch.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Give it
actually
time.
I'm shocked, and I didn't think you were attracted.
Why are you shocked?
I don't know. I didn't think I was his type.
Why should we think that? But
Yeah, right? Like how do you think
you're
that?
Very beautiful. I like your skin tone again, and you know you got gorgeous almond eyes, and you know, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yo, y'all women be shooting yourself in the foot, man. Y'all be shooting yourself in the foot, missing out on a chance because y'all thinking stupid. Not stupid. It's not like, oh, I thought you didn't like me because you didn't look. Didn't look.
So are you still leaving your balloon on pop? Is he
Yeah.
someone that is your
You
type?
better.
He's attractive. I just didn't think I was his type.
Why are you eliminating yourself?
Right.
You want the balloon back?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get that balloon back. There we go. Okay, we'll be back. Let's head on this way.
God, man. Y'all don't know what y'all
All right,
want.
Josh, I'm going to hand you a pick now.
Oh, okay.
There
All the
you
way at the
go.
end.
Okay.
And I'm going to have you pop. How many of them are there? Let's do 2 balloons.
Off the rip, I would have popped both the chicks who popped their balloon on me. You feel me? And the old shorty at the end.
I know, I'm sorry.
It's tough. Oh, you got beautiful.
They are beautiful. But you got to pop 2.
Wow.
Right.
How about
All the way at the end.
sorry?
All right. So your name and age and why was your balloon unpopped?
Sophia, 36.
Sophia.
Very attractive, and I want to hear more about him.
Right. She 42.
And I saw it was really tough for you, Josh, but why'd you end up popping hers?
Just the dress, like before, I felt like it's a little bit too short.
Okay.
Other than that, yeah, you got, nice smile.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Cool. Thank
Does she?
you. Okay. We've got 5 ladies left. Go ahead
Does
and ask them a question.
I don't know if she do.
All right.
Come back.
Sorry.
Yeah.
What's something that you learned from your last relationship?
Okay. Name and age and what's something you learned from your last relationship?
My name is Shahira. I'm 35, and I don't want to give the same answer that I gave last time, but I guess just be confident in who I am and my thoughts and my beliefs, and yeah, just lean more into confidence and less insecurities. So yeah.
Okay.
Your name and age and answer this question. Janae Moore.
Yo, come on, man. If you're watching this video, share the video. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want it, hit me up. Come on, man. The support is free. I'm not asking for no money. You feel me?
With 808 in Trinity. I'm 33 years old. I learned just to, I guess, not settle. So not allowing myself to overlook certain things that I need.
You did overlook. What is she talking about, man? He looking at her like, are you serious? You just said that? Shorty with the other dress behind us, like, did she really just say that? Shorty with the microphone is like, you contradicting yourself right now. The shorty over there with the leopard joint is like, really, chick?
Good. Oh, I can't ask.
You want to ask?
Yeah.
Go ahead, yeah.
What are those needs?
Right.
I would
Bing bang.
say someone who can provide. It was some years ago. So I dated somebody like younger, and I was just like, someone who can provide. I need someone who can provide, and someone who can match me physically. And at that time, I was intimate. I'm not anymore. I'm waiting till marriage now. But at the time, he just didn't match me sexually, and I knew that even before.
So hold on, time out. You let 15 dudes hit this before marriage, and now you want me to wait to marriage? Come on, man. He popping that balloon. I bet you everything.
We were intimate, so I should have just never done it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Your name and age and the answer to his question.
I am Jessica, and I'm
What?
36. I
Come
would
on,
say
man.
to receive grace and to
Come
give
on, man.
grace.
I
I
need to
think when you're in a
timestamp this. What
relationship
time
with
we at?
someone, they become the
59.
closest person to you, so they see intimate details that you don't allow other people to see, and so they can provide insight into who you are and also remind you to give grace to yourself and give grace to one another.
Okay.
Okay. Your name and age and the answer to his question.
I'm Liz. I'm 36. Before I answer, is my skirt too short? Because you popped up. I'm like,
It is short, but I like your hair though. I like that you got your locks. So I don't know. You might. Nah,
So something I learned in my last relationship is how important it is to really stand on my boundaries and not self-sacrifice just to stay in the relationship. I feel like I did that a lot. So I wound up in relationships that weren't really the best for me because I was just, doing things to keep the relationship going instead of, staying true to myself. So sticking to my boundaries.
All right. Okay.
Your name and age and answer to his question.
My name's Anita. I'm 37. And what I learned from my last relationship is you can't love someone into loving you back, like sticking to who you are and what your boundaries are. So I just kind of found myself losing myself trying to make myself become this person for someone because I wanted to be loved the right way when I could just walked away.
Okay. What's being loved the right way? Like, what's that for you? What's that look like?
Well, when sometimes infidelity means that you're lacking something, so you're looking for that, right? And yeah, people make mistakes and everything like that because we're adults. But if it's constant, you're just holding on to me for something. You're not trying to, you don't want me. I'm not just fulfill a need for you selfishly. So you just keep me around, but that messes up me. So, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. It is time to pop a balloon. Go ahead and pop one.
You got it ready? Lined up?
Okay. Come on. Yeah. Oh, all right. I'll pop.
All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
I was very unsure, but he's nice looking. I like his hair. He's got a nice face. He had a really intense glare. Like your eyes are really intense. But then you said you like roller coasters. So I was like, is he serious? Is he fun? Like, it was confusing. So I'm glad you popped it. So
What was causing you to be unsure?
just he said the divine feminine, and then his eyes, and then that was it for me, really. Yeah.
No, she's someone that's your type.
It's a little too tall. And I like strong eye contact. I feel like the eyes are the window to the soul.
Exactly. I
So
agree.
I have nothing to hide. You know, I want you to see my eyes.
Yes, they're just super intense. I don't know if I like a soft gaze, but you're like, y'all can have that.
All right, Josh, we've got 4 girls left. Go ahead and ask them another question. Sorry, 4 ladies.
Okay. Wow. What's the best advice someone's ever given you throughout the course of your whole life?
Okay. What's the best advice someone has given you?
The best advice,
For my dad.
that's going to sound like, the best advice comes from the Bible. That's just where the best advice comes from. And so anytime I open the book, I'm getting advice every single time. So I would say the Bible. I mean, if you want to know what it is, do you want to know what?
Yeah, what's one from the Bible that you...
I would say it's seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all things will be added unto you. So if you seek God first, then God will direct your path.
Yo, y'all can't see how that, like, him... That Bible saying that? Never mind, I'm done. Let me not get into that, man.
All right.
Okay. What about over here?
I believe the question was the best piece of advice. It came from my dad. His motto is "Don't ask, just believe," and that's something that I've adapted to my entire life. I think it's important to have a strong belief in faith, and if you have a strong belief in faith, then you don't have to ask; you just have to believe.
Okay.
What? Come on,
What over
man.
here? Best advice.
I should have wrote the fucking
Liz,
Bible, dog.
36.
I'm telling
My
you.
best advice is also from my dad. And this is going to sound cheesy, but it's be a leader, not a follower, which I learned it when I was young. But I do think it applies in adulthood too, with like so many people who like seek validation from others and things like that. So I've always like used it to just walk to the beat of my own drum. And yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And what about over here?
I'm not trying to be on trend here, but my best advice came from my stepdad. He's an amazing man of God, and he just explained to me the power of grace. In a generation where we're all lost and people feel like maybe they're not good enough to go to Christ or to come, and the people that are in the church are condemning and pushing them away. He expressed to me giving and getting grace, and how the grace of God is enough for all of us. So that alone just kind of changed my mindset, and I noticed that I kind of operated and feeling like I didn't have to fix it myself, but just to spend time with God, surrender what I do desire, and everything's fallen in place since.
Okay. Next. Okay.
Okay. We got to dwindle them down, so I'm going to have you pop 2.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
All right. Start to pop.
Okay, one more. Oh, okay. Let's come on over here first. So when you're done
Yo,
popping.
bro,
So why was your balloon
That's
unpopped?
what I'm telling you, dog. I would have popped Shorty in the beginning. I would, come on, man. Now you look crazy. Now you look crazy. Homie, you look crazy. Stupido.
Well, he's an attractive man. I like how you're well put together and you're asking good questions to get quality answers from us. So I like that you're being intentional and you weren't afraid to come a second time to find love.
Yeah.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
Just I think the attraction, you know, that was just that. But yeah.
All good.
Thank you.
Okay.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just thought it was right. I don't know. I just remembered that. Are you 40?
I am.
I know. I just remember that you're a little bit older than what I prefer, but I was willing to hear you out and see. And yeah, there's not a lot. I think you're attractive and you have a good head on your shoulders.
Okay. Thank you.
Our 2 ladies left. Any questions for him? Okay, she's ready.
So you said you work in the mental health field.
Sweetheart.
So
He was about to fucking pop you. He was about to pop. You and short the black shorty with the yellow. He was about to pop, and you over here about to ask questions. I'm done, man.
So
He don't want you.
How does that work in a relationship? Like, how do you ensure that when you have conflict in a relationship, it's not like coming off like condescending or like you know everything? Like, what does that look like?
I don't.
guess?
Okay. So I definitely do a lot of like self-reflection, right? To check on my, emotional state. So I think just me being self-aware, recognizing where I'm at. I do like to, I'm gonna be honest, I like my solitude at times. So I could like feel what I'm feeling and, get connected to me. So that way it doesn't like radiate on someone else.
How is that communicated?
Right.
How is it communicating?
Yeah.
Well, I could communicate myself, and then after that, I could communicate with you. This is how I'm feeling.
No, like how would you communicate to your partner that you need space, or like what does that look like?
Communication. Communicate.
Yeah. It looks like I need space.
Why was that a pop?
He don't want you.
I'm just like I kind of have like an anxious attachment style. I know that about myself, so I would need like someone who would over communicate, like, hey, I need a little space, and like just give me a little reassurance in those moments. And it sounds like you might kind of just do your own thing a little bit. Yeah, which is a little scary for me. But yeah, other than that, you're very attractive. I loved everything you had to say, but yeah.
Okay. So now is she someone that is your type?
Yeah, she's my type.
Okay. Thank you.
She is.
Okay, let's go over here. Any questions over here?
I have to.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so what exactly happened with the match from last time? And the second question, so you can pick which one you want to answer first. When you do go into your I need space times, is it something that you do because you really just need space, or is it something that you do because, hey, you don't like what I said and you're going, oh, I'm going to put her in timeout. I need space.
Yeah, no, I don't do that. So if I need space, it's like I'm gonna communicate. I need space. The anxious attachment style, I'm kind of glad that you said that, because I think that's something that we all have to work on ourselves, but that's something that I can't do. I feel smothered.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, I'll communicate. So
Was that the issue from the other?
I prefer. So what happened previously in previous relationships?
You
She's
don't
not here
want to-
to defend herself, so
Okay.
I don't want to say anything.
Okay.
That's
Okay. Do you have kids?
no kids.
Do you want kids?
I do.
And like, what do you see yourself in the next 2 years?
Married with at least one child.
Okay, well, let me bring you on up here with us. Let's all come up here. Come on up, y'all. All right, so she asked quite a few questions. Joss, do you have any? If you don't have any,
no
that's fine.
questions.
No questions? No
questions.
Okay, well then, is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
We got a match! I'll take this mic, and you guys can go on off, get your girl. Let's make some noise for them. Woo! All right, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in.
Oh.
We have your name.
My name is Paul.
Paul, how old are you?
I am 41 years old, young.
All right, and what do you do?
I'm an attorney, and I actually am an executive for a theater company that does a little bit of motivational storytelling for different types of issues, for bringing hope to young people, kind of health issues, change, that kind of thing. But my number one thing that I do, I'm an ambassador for the Short Kings Revolution movie. Right. Where the old school folks came from the old chocolate revolution, where chocolate was in the back and the light skinned brothers was towards the front. But we came back up and now we're here. So I wanted to be able to get to a point where those 6'2" brothers, put them aside. Give me that 5'1" back out there. But I just like to have fun, be able to do things in my spare time.
Nice. Okay. And now you said 5'1", so you're 5'1"?
I'm actually 5'7".
Okay.
If I wear the right shoes, maybe I get to like around 5'8". That's somewhere around there. But hey, look, once you go short, you'll never abort. Okay. I made that up myself, too.
All right. Now, what do you like to do for fun?
I am a big believer in the Lord Jesus Christ, and He has allowed me to get wherever I've gotten in my life, and it's been an absolute blessing. And so I volunteer at my church, True Zion Gospel Temple. That's the main church. If you need a home church, that's the place to go. It's absolutely amazing. I volunteer. I do a little bit of extracurricular stuff there. I love to be outdoors, indoors. I do a little bit of everything. I also play music, and so I play the piano. I play a little bit of bass guitar, so I'd love to play some music for somebody out here. But I'm pretty relaxed, pretty chill kind of person.
Okay. And what do you look for in a woman?
I look for someone who is honest, someone who communicates well, someone's faithful, someone loyal, someone warm, someone that loves the Lord, obviously, as well, and then someone that is very nurturing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and deal breakers?
Deal breakers probably the opposite of all that stuff. So being able to see someone that's not that faithful, or someone that's not as nurturing, someone that's not as warm.
Right.
But I'm pretty open, but as long as they have that core of the Lord, we can work with anything.
Okay, so we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Hello, I'm Shahira. I'm 35. I popped my balloon because I think you're just a little too short. Like, I don't mind dating somebody who's a little shorter.
The revolution.
But I haven't had that many good experiences with short guys, so I'm just going to. But you seem very nice, very funny. I love the blue and the butter combo. Navy, you seem like you got style, so that means a lot.
No, I appreciate you. God bless.
And now she's someone that's your type?
So for me, I've given up the type thing because of the fact that some of the stories that I've heard of like really long-lasting, beautiful relationships have been people like, I wasn't attracted to them, I didn't like them, and next thing you know, something beautiful happened to him. So I've given up the type. I don't want anyone that looks like my exes anymore, because if I've done the same thing and didn't get the results I was looking for, I got to change it up a little bit. So
yes, I agree.
Girl, you got it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Perfect, thank you. Let's go on over here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Janae Moore. I'm 33, and I popped my balloon just because I just didn't have that initial attraction. If I'm gonna, I'm dating to marry, and if I'm going to marry someone, I have to want to be with him and only him for the rest of my life. So there's that. And I did go short, and I did abort, I'm not gonna go back. So there's that.
Okay. Yes. Now she's someone that you approach.
She is absolutely gorgeous. I've got the confidence to approach whoever, and so I would approach, and I'm not afraid of rejection, and because I obviously can't leave here with each and every one of you. So, but you're absolutely gorgeous. Again, someone that loves church, someone that loves the Lord, True Zion. Shout out.
I love that. I love that. Yes.
You would be absolutely. We would be going to church and praying together.
We can still go to church and pray.
Come on now.
I'm traveling tomorrow.
Come on now. I'm from New York, so there you go.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I am Jessica, and I'm 36. I think your personality is infectious. You had all of us laughing and smiling. And I also love what you do. You seem really enthusiastic about what you do.
Yes.
If we saw each other out, I don't think things would go past us just getting to know each other on a surface level.
Yeah, no, that's okay. At the same thing, because for me, I don't really go by initial attraction. I totally took that playbook and ripped it up, recognizing to be able to, I know this is speed dating, and so being able to say, oh man, Short Kings, not yet, but being able to see, I could feel your spirit. You have such a beautiful spirit, such a wonderful energy, and that kind of thing is what I kind of move towards now, somebody's energy.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
Yeah, pleasure. So.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Liz, and I'm 36. Hi. I just didn't have that initial attraction there. You have a wonderful personality, very funny, great personality. I just didn't feel that initial attraction when you came out.
Totally respect it.
Okay. What about for her?
Everyone has this wonderful energy. I mean, I'm a deep spiritual person. I feel like prophesying over everybody over here. It's just God's going to do some amazing things for you, and it's being able to feel that deepness and that depth. For me, it's really important. And so, if I'm not allowing the ooze to come out, that's okay. But my prayer is that you find someone really beautiful. I would absolutely approach her, and even if she was like, nah, I'm not part of the revolution yet, that's okay too. But I would absolutely, I would approach everyone. So that's the shortcut here.
Okay.
I
beat me to the punch. Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Nikki, 33. So I'm not going to say what I didn't like about him. I think that I'm just a little bit too much woman for you.
Oh, not the too much.
I'm just.
In what ways?
Right.
size.
Okay.
And just, I'm just,
My grandmother always told me that a little axe can cut down a big tree, and so
Ooh.
you know.
no, I love
yeah.
your confidence, though.
Yeah. No, I appreciate your honesty. I feel like being able to like feel energy, feel that connection is great. I would definitely approach you again, recognizing again, I've only dated shorter women before, but I recognize that I got to rip that up as well. And so we could have taken it slow to be able to get me to be able to handle it, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I definitely pray God's blessings over you.
Okay, your name and age, and why'd you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Natalie. I'm 38 years old. I am an ally to the short revolution, but I'm not necessarily in it.
Yeah, that's okay. There
But,
you go.
I'm
There
all
you
for
go.
y'all.
There you go.
And I am also trying to give up the whole idea of, having a type as well. But I do believe, I'm a strong believer that it does start with, initial attraction. When people say like, oh, I still out the window. I don't believe that because you got to see you got to like what you see. I do think you're a great person. And I thank you for, the prayers that you've given and everything like that. But I just don't see us going long term.
Yeah, no, I definitely respect that. Part of it is being able for me, like, to really like push the conversation of where kind of dating has kind of gotten a little bit. So I'm always going to challenge folks to be able to say, if I've done something before and it didn't quite work, what's a different way
I
that I
definitely
can
understand
do it?
that, and I agree with that. I'm trying to also change that notion as well.
Yeah.
Clearly, what I liked before didn't work, or I would not be here.
Yeah.
But I definitely, I do understand. But thank you.
No, absolutely.
Your name and age, and why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Sophia, 36.
Hi, Sophia.
Hi. Just initial attraction. I love your cross.
Lord Jesus, true sign, that's church.
Yeah, just initial attraction. I prefer women a bit taller than me, and I got some height on me. So. Yeah, but it's all love.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, Short King's Revolution. Once you go short, you may have aborted one time. I think she aborted, but it won't happen too much. But you're amazing. Again, you all have wonderful spirits, beautiful energy. Again, I'm praying that you guys really find that wonderful person for you, because you all deserve love. You all deserve that companion that makes you feel strong and empowers you to do what God brought you on this earth to do.
You. All right. Well, Paul, that is all the balloons popped, unfortunately. Thank you so much for coming on. I'll take that. Let's give it up for him, ladies.